Check this out. Pretty impressive, right? That entire cinematic video you just saw was made using completely free AI tools. No expensive software, no complicated technical setup, and honestly, it only took a few minutes to create. If you've been wanting to make these kinds of cinematic AI videos yourself, you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to walk you through the entire process step by step, using 4 completely free tools that anyone can access. By the time we're done here, you'll know exactly how to transform your creative ideas into professional, movie-quality AI videos, all in stunning 4K resolution without spending a single dollar. So let's dive right in. First things first, open up ChatGPT. This is where the real magic happens. We're going to use ChatGPT to generate incredibly detailed, multi-scene prompts for our video project. Now here's where most people go wrong. They'll just type something super generic like, create a cinematic scene, and wonder why their results look mediocre. That's not going to cut it. You need to be specific, like really specific about what you want. I'm about to share the exact framework I personally use to get those highly detailed scene descriptions that actually produce stunning results. When you're prompting ChatGPT, you need to include these 10 key elements in your request. Once you feed ChatGPT all these specific details, it's going to generate incredibly detailed prompts for each individual scene. You can tackle multiple scenes at once, or you can go one scene at a time. Personally, I usually prefer breaking it down scene by scene because it gives me way more creative control over the final result. Let me show you exactly how this works with a real-world example. Say I want to create an epic sci-fi scene. Here's exactly what I would type into ChatGPT. Create a detailed cinematic scene prompt with these specifications. Scene concept: a lone astronaut discovers an ancient alien structure on Mars. Genre and tone: sci-fi, mysterious and awe-inspiring with a deep sense of wonder. Setting: Mars surface during golden hour, red dusty landscape stretching to the horizon, massive crystalline alien structure rising dramatically from the ground, purple and blue energy pulsing and emanating from its core. Characters: female astronaut in her 30s, wearing a weathered white spacesuit with an American flag patch, visor reflecting the alien structure's glow, her expression determined but cautious. Plot beats: astronaut approaches slowly and carefully, reaches out hesitantly to touch the structure. Energy pulses respond directly to her touch. She steps back in complete amazement. Dialogue: no dialogue needed, just heavy breathing sounds and radio static crackling in the background. Camera style: cinematic wide shots establishing the massive scale, slow push-in towards the astronaut building tension, low-angle shots to emphasize the structure's incredible height, and handheld POV when she actually touches it. Music and mood: epic and mysterious, building tension steadily with ethereal synth undertones. VFX elements: glowing purple and blue energy patterns dancing across surfaces, dust particles floating slowly in low gravity, light rays breaking through the thin Martian atmosphere, holographic data appearing on her helmet visor. Final purpose: AI video generation for cinematic short film. Now watch what happens when you submit this. ChatGPT takes all this detailed information and creates an incredibly comprehensive prompt that's immediately ready to use for generation. This is the level of detail you absolutely need if you want stunning professional results. Now that you've got your detailed scene prompts from ChatGPT, it's time to actually generate the images. Head over to LM Arena. If you haven't used this platform before, it's basically a hub where you can access multiple AI models completely for free, including Nano Banana Pro, which happens to be perfect for creating these cinematic-style images. Simply paste your ChatGPT-generated prompt directly into Nano Banana Pro and hit Generate. The quality you'll get is honestly pretty impressive for a completely free tool. Generate each scene one by one and make absolutely sure to download each image as you create it. Keep everything organized in a dedicated folder because you're definitely going to need them for the next step. Here's a pro tip from my own experience. If your first generation isn't exactly what you had in mind, don't give up. Just tweak the prompt slightly. Maybe add more specific detail about the lighting conditions or adjust the camera angle description. Sometimes these small changes can make a huge difference in your final output. Once you have all your scene images ready and downloaded, we move to the most exciting part of this whole process, turning these static images into actual cinematic video clips. To transform these images into moving video, we're going to use Veo 3. Now, I know what most of you are probably thinking. Wait, isn't Veo 3 a paid tool? Don't worry at all. I'm going to show you exactly how to access and use it completely free. To access Veo 3, we're going to use Opal. Opal is actually this really cool tool from Google that lets you easily build your own custom apps just by typing what you want. I've already created one specific image-to-video app designed perfectly for this workflow, and I'll drop the link in the description below so you can use it directly without any setup. The interface is super simple and straightforward. Just paste the detailed prompt that ChatGPT generated for you into the text field, then upload the corresponding image you created from Nano Banana Pro in LM Arena. That's literally it. The same prompt we crafted earlier works perfectly here because we already built it with all the necessary cinematic details. Once you've entered your prompt and uploaded your image, just hit Generate. Opal will access Veo 3, which is Google's latest and most powerful video generation model, and it's incredibly good at creating smooth, cinematic animations from your static images. Now, here's something important I need to mention. If Opal isn't available in your country for some reason, don't panic. Just use a VPN service. Connect to a supported region like the US or UK, and you'll have full access with absolutely no issues whatsoever. Go ahead and generate your video clip for each scene you created. Veo 3 typically takes around a minute or two per clip to process, so you'll need to be a bit patient here. But trust me, the results are absolutely worth the wait. Each clip will come out smooth, cinematic, and completely ready to use in your final edit. Make sure you generate all your scenes before moving on to the final editing step. Now, to assemble all the clips, we're going to use CapCut. Import all your video clips into the timeline in whatever order you want them to appear in your final video. This is where you can really get creative and make it your own. Add smooth transitions between your scenes, add text overlays if you need them for context or storytelling, adjust the color grading across all clips to make everything look cohesive and polished, and most importantly, add background music and sound effects to really elevate the mood and emotional impact. Now, once you're done with editing, export in full 4K quality, and just like that, you've created a completely professional-looking cinematic AI video without spending a single dollar. Everything we used throughout this entire workflow was completely free and accessible to anyone. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more AI content.